Hi, welcome to your first official lesson to Vibrance, which is a comprehensive guide on all the features of Canva. I love this graphic designing platform because it is free to use and does offer a paid subscription for Canva Pro, but luckily there are many functions that are available in standard version, so it is overall very easy to use and navigate. This is the perfect starting point if you're new to graphic designing. Very recently, they have also added some new updates that you may or may not already be aware of, so I'll be sure to touch up on those as well. To start, Canva has templates of pre-designed graphics, which you can choose from. This is great because it takes the guesswork out of knowing what dimensions, for instance, you should make your Twitter banner. However, you can always choose a custom size, which I often find myself doing because their sizes are often very big. So I just enter in the same dimensions but a smaller ratio. Next, they'll take you to a page that looks like this. All their main functions are on the left-hand sidebar, your canvas is in the middle, and if you click on the individual element, there are more functions on the top bar. Right here, you can duplicate the canvas or add a note, and here you can choose your viewing size. For an even bigger screen, simply click here. Now I'll take you through all the buttons on the left. To start, there are templates which I love scrolling through for some inspiration, or a starting point for my graphic. Then we have all the uploads, and note that Canva used to require you to download an image and then upload it, but now you can simply copy paste it like so. Then we have Canva's photo collection. Be wary that some are free and some you have to pay to use it. What's great about their photo option is that they're very high resolution, so you can simply use it and drag to whatever size you want, which is not always the case if you use Google Images, for instance. When you click on the photo, you can manipulate its size, crop it by double-clicking, or selecting the crop button at the top. One tip I always use is to crop the photo to your desired size and position, and then shift the photo like so to your liking. Next, their new effects function has a ton of features that even I haven't experimented with all of them yet. I've noticed that it can achieve many of the effects I used to could only do on Photoshop, such as adding a noise grain and splicing the photo to make it look like a retro bad TV effect. Then you have the classic filters tab, which is a common function on photo editing apps. Adjust is a tab I use very often. It's very simplistic but gets the job done. One useful feature they recently included is a filter code, which allows you to copy-paste the same adjustments to another photo, which can save you some time and make the graphics look consistent. However, I find that you often have to adjust it anyway because the base photo may not necessarily have the same lighting, meaning the perception of color would be different. The next two tools are pretty self-explanatory. On the right-hand side, you can position the order of the elements and choose your alignment. The paint roller tool has the same function as copy-pasting the filter code. You can add a link to a photo or a text, but it only works if you download your file as a PDF. Next, the lock tool is especially useful for making sure a background graphic doesn't move when you want to select multiple components. Moving on to elements. They're all the visual components that are not photos, so there's a huge variety of selections such as GIFs, stickers, or doodles. They've even added charts where you can insert a number in a table, which is great for businesses. Frames are also useful for an interesting crop design or if you want consistent spacing and sizing between the photos. You can simply drag and drop the desired photo and manipulate as needed. Now for text. All other features should be familiar to you, such as choosing the font, changing the size, bold, italics, etc. But a new feature is this effects tab, which you can definitely elevate your text to the next level. Then for videos. Personally, I've never used it, but it has the same search, drag, and drop quality as all other previous components, with additional crop and trim features. The backgrounds are quite self-explanatory as well. I usually opt for a solid color background, and I'll go into greater detail about colors in a future video. Lastly, There is a new animate feature which seems very suitable for social media graphics where a GIF or MP4 file can be used. Once you're done, select the format you would want it to be published. I always recommend PNG over JPG because it is better quality, and depending on your medium, a video, GIF, or PDF works great. And there you have it. Just an intro to all the new and old features that Canva has to offer. Remember to always have fun with it and just experiment or play around, and that's the best way to improve. So I'll see you in the next video where we'll dive into some common graphic designing mistakes. Bye!